Isolated, burned out, in need of a serious break? Well, you're not alone. Most people are feeling drugged down by being quarantined for the last 4 months. So what can you do to save yourself? Brain health expert and author Dr. Mike Dow is here to explain how short getaways can save your sanity. Good morning. Nice to have you with us today. How are you?
Thank you so much for having me. I'm great. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you so much. Well, you know, for most of us, a mass trip to the grocery store, maybe 1 or 2 restaurant visits have been the extent of our outings in the last few months. It's no surprise people are getting a little stir crazy. Why is it important to get out, not only of the house, but perhaps the city?
Yeah, so what we know is when you change your surroundings, you actually make your brain better. When you go to a novel environment, you release dopamine in the brain. There's a part of the brain that actually shrinks as you age. And when you create new mental maps of a new city or a city you haven't been to in a long time, you're actually helping to keep your brain big and beautiful. And we know that it really helps people to feel recharged. So in my research with Hotwire, we found that we surveyed 1,000 American adults, and the top 3 benefits of a quickie getaway, so just 2 or 3 days, were number 1, mental recharge, number 2, less stress, and number 3, a boost in mood, which is so important because now 1 in 3 Americans are experiencing anxiety or depression. So right now it's a great time to balance our mental health while also minding our physical health.
Well, now you mentioned stress. So I'm not trading my stress for being captive in my home. To what about feeling safe when I go? How am I going to know that where I'm going is going to be safe once I arrive?
Yeah, so great question. So it's more about being prepared than being scared. Focus on the things in your life that you can control. So go to the hotel or the city website, see what precautions are being taken. You know, of course, follow all of the guidelines that we know, like wearing your mask in public places. But the other great thing, on hotwire.com, you can actually see before you book the safety procedures of every hotel. And then when you're ready to book, you can save a lot of money by booking a hot rate. You know, I personally had a summer vacation to Europe canceled because of COVID. So I booked a last-minute quickie getaway using a Hotwire hot rate and saved 46% off a 5-star boutique hotel. So I actually upgraded my travel experience and got away and got that mental recharge that I so needed. And I did it in a safe way. You know, housekeeping wasn't coming into my room every day. It was only on request. There was a sticker on the door telling you the room had been sanitized, and it was a very secluded place. So, you know, I figured out how to travel safe with Hotwire, and I did it in a safe way.
Oh, that's excellent. I mean, I'm sorry you missed Europe. I mean, that's so sad. But I'm happy that you still had a good birthday. Now, how far in advance should we be planning? Because, you know, things are really changing day to day.
They really are, and that's why I recommend that people book the week of your trip. And the other great thing on Hotwire, when you book a hot rate, you can save up to 55%, and the very best deals are usually found when you book the week of your trip. Of course, the bonus is if you book the week of your trip, then you don't have to worry about things changing a month or 2 months down the road. So book the week of your trip, stay safe, and actually save more money and upgrade your travel experience.
So should we be driving and avoiding the flights?
Yeah, so in my research with Hotwire, we found that almost 90% of Americans are going to take precautions when they travel. And the number 1 precaution Americans said was to travel more by car. So yes, we are seeing a trend driving more. We're seeing a trend of shorter trips. And Americans really feel that this is a great way to stay safer while they're traveling, in addition to all of the other things that we've heard a million times, like wearing your mask and washing your hands. So isn't it great that a little quickie getaway, so 2 or 3 days, somewhere that's, you know, a few hours away. I've actually taken 2 quickie getaways, one to Palm Springs, one to Santa Barbara, both within 2 hours of where I live. Isn't it great that that can actually be a way to keep ourselves safer while also getting that brain boost that all of us need?
Oh, most definitely. Okay, thank you so much. We really appreciate your time today.
Thank you.
All right, cure your cabin fever by traveling smart and safely. For more information, visit the website on your screen. Hotwire is a proud sponsor of Las Vegas Morning Blend.